What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy JC here. Now I'm going to touch on the Springbok lineup for the World Cup final. Okay, my previous one did touch on the All Black lineup, and it is looking like a decent lineup. So let's have a look at the Springbok lineup. I will say there are three names here. I would change in my opinion, but there's not too much. Let's not read too much into that. Let's start with the top five. You have Kitshoff, Mbanambi, Frans Malherbe, Ibn Etzebeth, and Franco Mostert. Alright, no names I would change there. There's no names I would replace him with in the starting lineup. That is a settled top five, and they work well together. Okay, scrums will be is particularly at scrum time and at line-out time over here. Particularly with the quick start that I believe the All Blacks are going to come for, you're going to need guys that are gelled and settled, and that out five is everything that resembles a settled starting lineup and a great lineup. Okay, so let's go to the loose trio. You have Siya Kolisi, Peter Steph du Toit, and Wayne Vermeulen. Also a settled loose trio, but one change I would make there. I would put Wayne Vermeulen on the bench and start Jasper Wiese. Siya Kolisi and Peter Steph du Toit, I wouldn't touch them. I would keep them where they are. But Wayne Vermeulen, I would put on the bench for the value that his experience would bring in the final 40 to 20 minutes. Okay? But you know what? That is not a train smash right now. That is still a good call there, in my opinion. And as I said, you do need a settled forward back for that scrum and line-out. All right. And you also, and funny enough, Peter Steph du Toit can double up as a third lock. So you can also almost make him a third lock over there. And that is good for a line-out, if you want to do a trick play at the line-out. Okay. Now let's go to the back line and start with the half-back pairing and the centre pairing. Right. Halfbacks, number 9, you have Faf de Klerk, 10, Pollard, 12, Damien Delendi, and 13, Jesse Kriel. Alright, what I would do here. Okay, I would take Delendi off, shift Kriel to 12. Then at 30, I would play Andre Esterhuizen for his size or Lekwanya Am for his experience and what he would bring to a running game. Alright, that is what I would do. But then again, you know what? Damien Delendi is not a bad player at all. Okay? You know, out of those, all four names that I've just mentioned over there have won a 2019 World Cup for us. So Damien Delendi's experience is also spot on over there. I can't really complain about that call either. Okay. Outside backs, you have Cheslin Colbert, 11, 14, Kurt Lawrence, and 15, Damian Willemse. One name I'll change here, put Willemse on the bench and shift Leroux to 15. Alright. But you know what? Leroux's experience in the final phases of the game would also be valuable. It has shown against France and against England that his experience over there in the finals latter stages is important. Right. Now we go to the finishers / the bench. Guys, we shouldn't really be surprised here that with this trick that Russia has played, but funny enough, I am surprised. I was expecting a 6-2 split. That's not the case because Russia is going for a nuke squad instead of a bomb squad. 7-1. Right? Which tells me is coming in here to hurt the All Blacks up front, as he did in Twickenham, right? But let's get into this.
Let's get it on.
As my friend says, let's get it on. My colleague. 16, Dion Fourie. 17, Oxenchair. 18, Trevor Nyakane. 19, Klein. 20, Snyman. 21, Kwagga Smith. 22, Jasper Wiese. And 23, Willie Leroux. Alright. Guys, you got a power. Those 7 forwards you can literally start, and they would do just as much damage in the start. Okay. Instead of experience on the bench with the 7 forwards, you're going for power. Okay. Dion Fourie can double up as an 8th man, and you can leave Bongi Mbonambi on the field. Oxenchair, Trevor Nyakane. The All Black bench is going to need all the experience that they can get out of Sam Whitelock. Okay. Then you have Klein and Snyman. Alright. Then you have Smith and Visa. Okay. You have literally an entire loose trio. You have 2 props. And you have 2 locks. Okay. Or you can use Dion Fourie at hooker, which I doubt will happen. I believe they're going to leave Mbonambi on the field, in my opinion. Because you have Smith and Visa, who I would double up as flanks, as the 6 and 7, to replace Kolisi and Dutoy. And I would bring Dion Fourie on to replace Vermeulen. But then again, you know what? Nothing's going to surprise me now. I'm not going to be surprised. I refuse to let Rassie surprise me. Then I have Willie Leroux, who can shift around the outside back combination. Okay. But you know what? That's not what I'm looking here are the 7 names before Willie Leroux. You have a power pack. You literally have an entire forward pack, with exception to who you're going to leave on the field. A brand new forward pack that is going to really, the All Blacks are literally versing 2 scrums and 2 line-out packs here. Straight up. Alright, my prediction, what I believe will be happening here is JC. Although I said I'm not going to let Rassie surprise me if he goes for another call here. 45 minutes in, I'll bring Dion Fourie on and bring Mbonambi off. Okay, that's what I would do. But the thing is, Siaklisi is going to have to come off in the second half. Okay, so he's going to be your captain, Bongi Mbonambi. Okay, because I believe the man that the Mbonambi has been playing full on rugby for the last 2 weeks, and he was a captain, second half captain for the last 2 games, I believe. So I believe Mbonambi is going to be the man that stays behind. So at the start of the second half, Dion Fourie is going to shift to come on for Dwayne Vermeulen. Ox is going to come on for Kitshoff. Nyakane for Frans Malherbe. There are your 3 changes, I believe, here. 5 to 10 minutes into the second half. Okay. Then you're going to have Jean Klein come on for Ebenezer and Snyman to come on for Mostert. 55 minutes into the match, 15 minutes into the second half. Okay. Kwagga Smith will be replacing Peter Steph du Toit, and Jasper Wiese will be replacing Siaklisi. Okay, 60 minutes in. The final 20 minutes, you're going to have a fully on almost brand new forward pack. Okay. Then Willie Leroux's going to come on with 15 minutes left of play. He's going to come on for any of the 3 outside backs. All right. My result prediction, I believe this one's not going to be as wide as the Twickenham test, okay? I believe the team that wins this, okay, will be the team that can counter the other team's strengths more. The All Blacks attacking speed against the Springboks power game, right? Someone told me they don't believe the All Blacks are going to play expansive rugby. I'm sorry for my language, but I call bullshit on that. Bullshit. The All Black lineup already tells me they're going to go for expansive game. They're going to try and do an expansive game because you cannot run through the box. You cannot play that kicking game against the box. Okay? You can't play up and under box kick and go mad type of game against the box because you'll be playing into their favour here. Okay? Because remember something, the Boks are coming out. They made their intentions clear. They want to fuck the All Blacks up front. Stuff them up. Destroy them. Okay? And I believe Fozzie isn't an idiot. Because if Fozzie was an idiot, he wouldn't have made the take of the All Blacks all the way to a World Cup final. So Fozzie isn't an idiot. So what I believe, the All Blacks are going to try to go out wide. Okay? But there's one problem with that. You're going to need some form of momentum up front. Okay? Against this Bok team, you're going to need some form of momentum up front to get good ball to the back line. Because remember one thing, the Springbok team, they also have what you call a line speed defense. Okay? So if you fall short at the breakdown battle or the set piece battle, you're not going to have good ball for your backline. There's your entire expansive game plan. Not the entire. I'll say 80% of your expansive play is going to come to a ball of shite. Right? So, but the All Blacks are also not idiots. Okay? I believe there will be a trick or two played over here. Okay? But it's going to come down to the thing that the All Blacks, and I believe they realize this right now, you can't just start well against this pack. You're going to have to play 80-minute game. Okay? The question here for the Kiwis will they be able to outlast the Springboks physicality for a dominated game over here? Because what I see over here as well, the Springboks, they're going to play for a dominated game. If I look at the back line here as well, they can go expansive. They can play an expansive game. Okay? I believe, look, I'm going to sit here, put it on the line here. I'm going to put Springboks by between 7 and 10. Springboks by between 7 and 10 over here. If I look at the lineups, okay? Man for man, you're going to have an interesting battle in the first half. Okay? Your starting lineups are going to put this is going to be interesting. Your matchups here, you're going to have Tara Lomax against Steven Kitshoff, Ethan de Groot against Frans Malherbe, Mbo Nambi against Cody Taylor. That's an interesting battle right there. Brody Retallick against Eben Etzebeth, and Franco Mostert against Koppak also. But the Battle of the Enforcers is also going to be interesting. Eben Etzebeth against Brody Retallick. The Battle of the Enforcers, Battle of the wannabe Bakkies Botas. Sorry, but then in the loose trio, the one that stands up to me over here, Ari Savia against Wayne Vermeulen in the starting line. It's going to be interesting. Okay. A battle of the captains as well, by the way. Sisio Khaleesi against Sam Cane. Interesting battle. Then we got to go to the back lines. The ones that stand out here, there are two. De Klerk versus Aaron Smith, and Pollard versus Richie Mwanga. Battle of the Boots. Okay. And then Bowden Barrett against Damian Willemse. It's going to be, they're both they're both two very different fullbacks. Okay. Then there's one that also comes to mind over here. Battle of the Wings. Colby and Orense against Will Jordan and Mark Talia. Okay, that Colby and Will Jordan meeting it's mouth-watering. Orense against Mark Talia. Also, wonderful. That's going to be an interesting battle. That's your starting lineup, okay? So the match isn't, to me, that's as even as you can get, okay? The Springboks edge it a slight bit there, okay? Just a slight bit, and that's with the tight 5. You know? The other battles are fairly even, okay? Let's go to the bench, okay? The All Blacks went for a 5-3 split and Springboks 7-1 split, okay? The bench, the battle at the bench is really a landslide here. Taki Auhu, Dion Fourie. Or, let's go one further, let's go one better over here. Dalton Papali'i against Dion Fourie. Dion Fourie wins that battle. Okay? Then you got the props. Oxenchair and Trevor Akani against Tamati Williams and Nepo Leala'a. That's a landslide. That is not even a contest at the scrum. Okay? Then, you see what I'm saying? There isn't even really a contest here. Okay, Springboks are going to do damage up front. And the All Blacks are going to... so it's a battle of expansive rugby against Springboks forward power game. And I'm sorry to say, the All Blacks are going to need a bit of momentum up front to get their expansive game going. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, it's going to be a repeat of Twickenham, just with a much smaller scoreline. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video and my analysis over here, do like it. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Love you all. Cheers.